Hey everybody, this is last edition for August of Sweaty Thoughts. It's August 31st, about 9 o'clock in the morning. Just finished 7.62 miles. Finished at about 75 miles this month. Feeling pretty good. And of course, I just want to give more and more love to SASF. Thank you again, and I appreciate everyone that's supporting the mixers that I am dealing with. I'm doing some mixers around the country where I'm going to be assisting people with networking opportunities so you can meet some like-minded people, and they're all brought to Clarity for Charity, and Clarity for Charity is working with me because of SASF. So much love to everybody, and today I have taken on a new leg of my business outreach earlier this year, which is coaching. And I only am doing about 60 clients. I'm about 27 so far that have jumped on within the last 2 months of my new outreach, and it's working very well. And me and one of my clients had a very good session, and they gave me permission to share something that we came up with that I believe we have all fall victim to, but most importantly, we have to self-analyze and see if we are on the fear-based side of this situation. So what she noticed is that she started implementing, she's one of my Dixon On Demand subscribers, using my online virtual training and getting some complete paradigm shifting results. And she said there's some people, and especially family member, that, you know, when she first started her opportunity was very supportive. And now there's two sides to every coin, so we cannot speak on the other person's behalf. So anybody, we're talking about a person that's in this situation that's not changing, not becoming too big for their britches because of their success. We're talking about the person that's doing well and still spreading love to everybody that they knew that before they were doing well. So that's the category we're talking about. But according to this situation, doing very well in her new opportunity and started having stellar results. And what she was explaining is like, man, originally I was getting a lot of support from this person or those people, but as I invite them out to lunch, I do things the same way all the time, but as I started doing better and inviting out to lunch, they not wanting to come and giving me the funny look and like turning their eyes up to me, and it's like, man, it does kind of hurt. And of course, I gave her some great information in regards to continue spreading love. Do not allow anything that's changing on their end to affect you. But it was something that we was joking about, and I told them that they just have a case of the just good enough syndrome. She was like, what are you talking about? And the just good enough syndrome is something that a lot of people have. I even had it at one point in time. So what this is the syndrome where I want you to do good in whatever you do, but I want you to just do good enough. If you start doing real good, I'm not liking it, because I was raised just to see you doing good enough. And because I'm not following my dreams, it starts to get uncomfortable as I see you breaking through your new barriers. So even though I don't even mean it, as I start seeing you doing well, and then you want to invite me out the places that we used to go to where we probably used to talk about how not good we were doing, and now all you have is good stories, and now you still want to invite me. Man, I just caught a case of the just good enough syndrome. So you know what? No, I don't really want to come with you. No, I'm okay. I'm going to look at you kind of funny, because I might not even know I have a case of good enough syndrome, because I haven't even started to self-reflect on a really peel back the onion type level. So just good enough syndrome, if you've ever been around it. Now, this is not for the person that starts doing good and starts flashing and starts acting like they're better than people. No, I'm not talking about that, because that's definitely going to cause someone to look at you funny. But I'm talking about if you're one of those people where you're doing just well and you're practicing, you're following processes, you're learning from people that are experts in their craft to add into your world, and it starts changing your vibration. So the law of attraction starts attracting things to you that are different, and then you're still around people that are at the same vibration, and if they don't have unconditional love for you, they are going to fall victim to the just good enough syndrome. And we've all probably been through it. Have you ever noticed it? If you're doing well and you're like, hey, let's come out, let's do this. And they're like, no, nah, I'm good. Just because they wanted you to do good, but they only wanted you to do just good enough. Now, I want to talk to a set of people about this. This is a very big percentage of this world. Now, there are different types of leaders. There are leaders that are truly congruent in mastery and want to see you do as well as you could possibly do with no limits. But you all, there is a percentage of leaders that have the just good enough syndrome. So they're leading you, but they only want you to do just good enough for their benefit. And if you are not a self-developing individual and they know how to keep you chasing the carrot because they only want you to do good enough and they don't want you to open your own scenario. They don't want you to go to another department. They don't want you to become someone that's competing with them. If you're not the type of person that takes on self-developing, self-analysis and learning and becoming a master, and you're under someone that's a just good enough syndrome leader, that's a life where you won't even realize that you could be someone that could be leading them because you are not taking the road of the path of the self-developing student that is doing something better to increase their vibration every single day for the rest of their life. So the just good enough syndrome, it affects you in different ways. It could affect you with people that are in your peer group or family, but then it's also something that could be impacted when you're working with someone or working for someone that has the just good enough syndrome. So my point is, and how you cannot be a victim of it, is continue to self-analyze. Write down your journal. Look at some of these fear-based emotions that you feel, the feelings that you don't tell anybody about. Do something to increase your vibration and move closer and closer to a love-based scenario on a regular basis. Now, on the flip side, imagine if the person right now that's listening to this is a victim of just good enough, where they were that person that started looking at their friend a little different or looking at their family member a little different because that family member started going to a whole nother level or that friend started going to a whole nother level. This is an opportunity for you to self-analyze and say, you know what? Let me take some of that so I can now start moving into my realm, because the reality is, when I see anybody doing well, I want to learn and congratulate them because I appreciate and I'm inspired by every single bit of mastery or lesson learned that I see, because I am finally filled with nothing but love-based emotions, you all. So that's another piece. Anybody that's a victim of the just good enough syndrome, that's fear that's generating through their DNA that's causing them to not feel love for someone that's doing well, and that's something that could only be worked on from within. So that's something that they have to take the initiative to want to change, or they will be a victim of the just good enough syndrome for the rest of their life. And whenever somebody does a little better than what they expected, they're not going to feel a feeling of congratulatory feeling. They're going to feel that feeling of, like they say in hip-hop, hater. So I pray that someone was able to take something from this. And if you are someone that has felt the just good enough syndrome, or you are someone that is a victim of just good enough syndrome, today could be a day for you to start walking to that path where you want every single person that is living to do extremely well, no matter what, because it is a part of you, because you understand that their win is your win. And to put that in action, their win is your win, because if you're inspired, you're going to look at what they're doing and implement some of those practices into your world so you can rise to that vibration and appreciate it as well. So to end August off, you're probably going to be seeing this in September, because I already have another one that I'm playing from the 28th where I hit 13.66 miles. But you saw that last week. I clearly appreciate every single person that's reaching out, emailing. I appreciate every person that's a part of this humanity, and I truly love every single one of you from the bottom of my heart, no matter what your thoughts are, because I can only give you what I'm made of, and you're made of the same thing. Sometimes this humanistic world just tries to take you away from the greatness that you're built with. Sweaty thoughts, Kinja Dixon signing off, and as always, much love to SASF. Namaste.